We all know the exact sound. A gear strips, a motor whines, and a household appliance completely stops working. Today, the solution takes about 30 seconds. You pull out a phone, tap a screen, and a replacement arrives on your doorstep by the next morning. But almost every family has a father who intercepts the broken item on its way to the trash. He carries it out to the garage, opens a dusty toolbox, and dedicates his entire Saturday to diagnosing a single burnt wire. To a younger generation, this behavior often looks like an absolute refusal to spend a few dollars, or a stubborn inability to throw away junk. Yet behavioral psychology suggests a different motivation. The hours spent hunched over a workbench are actually a complex psychological mechanism designed to protect a specific set of emotional needs. To see how this works, we need to look at a schematic of the father's brain during a repair project. First, the brain enters a state of flow. The careful hand-eye coordination and focus required to dismantle a machine naturally suppress stress hormones. The garage becomes a quiet, predictable mental escape. But the real payoff comes from self-determination theory. Humans require 3 specific psychological pillars to thrive in their daily lives. This diagram shows those 3 pillars: competence, autonomy, and connection. When a father diagnoses a problem and fixes it himself for his family, he hits all 3 of those targets at exactly the same time. The repair provides a powerful, self-administered dose of psychological satisfaction. That explains the urge to fix things, but it leaves an obvious question. Why spend hours on a specific object, like a scratched coffee table, that has almost zero financial value? Older generations grew up under a scarcity mindset. In economies where replacing goods was difficult, extracting every ounce of usefulness from an object became an ingrained moral responsibility. Layered on top of that is the endowment effect. Psychologists observe that people naturally assign much higher value to items simply because they own them. This animation tracks value over time. As years pass on the x-axis, the object absorbs the emotional weight of every family dinner, argument, and celebration. An old, mundane item serves as a physical hard drive, anchoring decades of invisible family history. When a father refuses to trash a broken heirloom, he is choosing to protect the physical link to a past that he isn't ready to see disappear. The deepest layer driving the repair habit is tied directly to the father's identity. Identity theory proves that humans build their sense of self around meaningful roles. For decades, a father's primary role is defined as the protector and the problem solver. Aging or retirement can slowly strip those roles away. As the house gets quiet, the daily demand for protection disappears, creating a sudden, unexpected void of usefulness. Instrumental support theory identifies a behavioral framework where affection is communicated strictly through helpful actions rather than spoken words. Men raised in environments that discouraged emotional vulnerability use physical maintenance as their primary vocabulary for care. Tightening a loose screw on a door handle or rewiring a reading lamp is the loudest, most explicit declaration of love he is capable of speaking. We currently live in an economy optimized for disposability. Things are built to be replaced quickly. This contrasts sharply with an older generation whose lives were anchored in durability. This cultural shift has created a language barrier. A child looks at a broken radio and sees trash. A father looks at the exact same radio and sees a solvable challenge. The heavy toolbox, the hours spent in the garage, and the stubbornness are mechanisms of emotional survival. When he refuses to throw a broken item away, he is making a quiet promise. He is saying that if anything important breaks, he will always try to make it whole again.